talk about rose quartz first. It's not happening. Facebook won't let me go. Okay, let's. I don't know what's happening with Facebook. So I guess I'm talking on YouTube. It's last night before I went to sleep, I heard about Let's Talk. It's a mental health awareness for everyone, and I was too tired to talk about it because it's also a very touchy subject because recently I lost my son. For people that knows our family, I lost Theo on November 24th, so it's very fresh to me, and it really touched us to the core because this is one of the cause of his it's actually the cause of his death. I'm still in shock knowing that my son, Theo, is very, was very strong to, to have that almost like a facade that he was okay, that he was struggling through his mental health. And I feel because of that he didn't want to be judged by people, and because of our history in the family. When I was a teenager, I was literally diagnosed with mental health issues because of my pain. So the for me as a healer, as a holistic healer, I knew the cause of that mental illness that the Western world were you know labeling me, diagnosing, bipolar or schizophrenic. All these labels are labels, and it's actually you have to look at the roots of this misaligned. I find that it's a misaligned energy. The real cause of mental, you get mental stress is your pain. So as a child, suffering from sexual abuse and going through a life and death situation with abortion, it literally made me escape. So that this association from my body and from what's happening in my reality, which is a lot of pain, it's a torture to go through abortion, without anesthesia, and the judgments of my family. It literally, brings you to a place where you don't want to be in your body. You want to disassociate from what's happening in your present reality. So for me, it's actually an escape to find my sanity. Because if I did not disassociate my consciousness from what's happening in my reality, I would have been suicidal or just really go into a deep despair. So that is my story as a teenager, and the paradox of my life and my son. It was just a beautiful story. Everybody has a story, and for me and Theo, we were very close because he also had sexual abuse when he was 2 years old. So this is probably new for his friends and for those that don't really know him deep. But I'm talking right now because I needed to address this and to express the pain of having been, having your dark nights, and yet others that surround you are not there to be gentle and compassionate. And those people that you love, your own family members, are the one who's going to judge you because they don't understand and they don't know how to cope with this misaligned energies. So how do we even go and start helping others through this, right? For me, my healing is, from my soul's journey. It's my spirituality. It's my journey as I study the Akashic records, my blueprints. I was able to find inner strength that I am wholesome, and that this mental challenge that I went through could be anticipated, prepared for. I create my care plan. I know my symptoms. I know when I'm not balanced. I need to take care of my health, my nerd. It's a holistic approach that I find that will help you cope with what's going on with your life. So, yeah, I'm an advocate for mental awareness, mental health awareness. I'm also a nurse, so I know how life can be stressful. This happens to doctors and nurses, and because you are overwhelmed and you're surrounded by people that are sick, right? So it actually literally drains your energy by being in the in the health field. So for people who are going through this challenge, I ask you to seek help holistically, because I don't really believe in medications without therapy. I feel like medication is important when it's an acute phase, when the person is delusional, having paranoia. But when the person is more stable, they literally need people to talk to them, a therapeutic approach. And, it really touched our family, because my son, when he was sexually abused as a child, I went through counseling with him. And as a soul healer, I really had an epiphany that this beautiful soul of my child had incarnated with the same karma that I have. His soul chose to have sexual abuse as a child, so I could go through those counseling and heal my inner child. So in a sense, the bigger picture of his soul is about helping me go through it so I could be a soul healer. And that is the miracle for me, to have that soul's perspective, that I'm able to find the gem, the treasure in tragedy. And for people that are suffering, find some time for yourself. This is the time to really look at the beauty and the love that this person had given you. And there's so much things to talk about this, but I am open, and anybody can come. Email me, message me for what is going through your life and how can I serve you. And me myself, I'm going through some stuff, like I'm clearing a lot. After the full moon meditation that we did, I found myself, I rarely get sick, knock on wood, and I was like clearing my throat chakra. I went through some situation that was uncalled for, and it literally brought me back to the pain that I was carrying. It is like an imprint, right? And when something triggers you, you have to catch yourself. And rose quartz is the beautiful rose quartz like this. This is what helps me. My daughter's birthday, Tiffany, happy birthday, sweetheart. She gave me this beautiful phantom rose quartz, and she also gave me a pyramid. It's so funny how, because your children knows that you love crystals, then they start giving you crystals. And you could also find rose quartz in a beautiful candle holder. That's what's lighting up right now. Because I need a lot of love. When you're going through grief, Rose quartz is so awesome. And look at this. This is a huge one. Whoa. See how big this is? This is my beautiful rose quartz. It brings you so much softness, gentleness, compassion, forgiveness. You know, when you're going through some sorrows, some grief, this is so nice to put in your room. It just vibrates the love, and you can feel it while you're watching this. Yeah. How can rose quartz help us? It helps us with our, you know, busy mind. So it brings us to remind us to go into our heart chakra and just really have that connection with the rose quartz. It opens your heart. It strengthens your relationship. Excuse me. It connects you to the divine energy. And you could actually put the rose quartz in your water. It's like recharging your water with the rose quartz. So beautiful. And yeah, I love using the vibrations of the crystals to help me in my healing path, to bring the vibrations in the room, and you know, consciously harmonize, synchronize that beautiful energy of rose quartz. So for those who are like me, going through some darkness, rose quartz is beautiful. And yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I wasn't gonna talk today because I'm saving my voice for tomorrow. I have a Akashic Records workshop, and there's beautiful 10 people that are coming, and I know I have to be strong for and rest. So today I'm going to rest, and the cards for today is lapis lazuli. We've talked about lapis lazuli the other day, and I have this beautiful lapis lazuli with me here. You see how beautiful that is? I use this for intuition, opening my third eye, my crown chakra. Also, when there's a life-changing epiphany, your experiences, it helps me clear my head, and I sleep with lapis lazuli to help me with my dreams, that, you know, like vivid dreams that will help me heal. Lapis lazuli lifts the veil of separation, so I have no judgments. So when things are happening to me, I know that I magnetize this event in my life, and how am I going to perceive this event, so then I would be more stronger and live more fully. Okay? Sorry for my sniffles. Unified answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door of divine solution and support. Isn't that gorgeous? Unified. So for those who are listening, Unified is answered prayers, and it's from the heart chakra. So anything that your heart desires, this is now manifesting in your fields. Just have faith, don't waver, know that it's here. Be strong, be in your heart chakra, and ask the spirit of the Unified to assist you in your manifestation. All right, one more. Talk about faith, dolomite. Dolomite is beautiful. Dolomite, stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So be positive, whatever is happening. Shift your perception, go for a walk, have some beautiful flowers. Today I have this gorgeous hyacinth that bloom. I always have fresh flowers. Isn't that awesome? It gives you so much love, and nature's heals, right? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to our crystals. And yeah, mental health awareness. Belle, let's talk. I know I'm late, but I had to catch up. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye.